Howdy, how you doing? This your main man, the one and only Rashid Martin, and I'm here to try to tell you on this edition of the Quiet Storm. Listen, lovers, man, let me tell you what makes a man's man. When you take out your wife or your significant other and treat them with the utmost treatment that you can get them. I want to talk about cowboys. Now, what makes a man a cowboy? When he take his wife out to dinner and he's able to pay for a good meal. That's what makes a man's man. A cowboy is someone who don't ride to just the sunset. No, that happens in movies. Only after a gunfight. A cowboy is someone who's destined to take care of the ranch or taking care of producing, food or making food grow or helping the animals at the farm. That's a real cowboy. That's what a cowboy does. He lives on not just a farm, but he lives on a property that he owns. And he's able to take care of that property and the farm that he had. A real cowboy uses a lasso to tie up a calf, riding on a horse, riding a bull, you know. Excuse me. Hello, yeah, sorry. A real cowboy takes care of his family and his wife, treats her out to dinner, buys a meal, and then at the end of the night, he takes her home to a good home. No, but if you don't say Happy Valentine's, now Valentine's Day is a special holiday. That's what makes a real cowboy. When you can say Happy Valentine's Day to your significant other or your loved one. Now, here's the thing. This is a note, a mental note. If you don't say Happy Valentine's Day on the most romantic day of the year, you is not a real cowboy. You just a boy in a man's body. And let me tell you, man, you can't do that, something like that. You gotta really treat your lady like a lady, man. You gotta treat her with respect. You gotta give them that time that you didn't give them before. All that time you spent away from them, then you turn around and don't say Happy Valentine's Day. You know your place and where you gonna be sleeping at tonight. Now, what I mean by a real cowboy, people think cowboys just ride on horses and take care of animals and, doing farm life. No, no, no. Cowboys also do, they do, they're businessmen as well. Do a lot of trading and, and trading property, they grow their own food and put it in supermarkets. They milk cows so they can get milk to the supermarket. They're businessmen. And they grow and invest the time in like supermarkets because that's where all the food is going to go. For everybody to get food, excuse me. Produce is a great department. Steak is another great part. Eggs. All that comes from farming. Now, farm life. Now, that's a different story. You have to know how to farm. You have to know what time to feed the pigs or what time to feed the horses. You have to know these things because this is just common sense. How to milk a cow, that takes practice. All that, feeding pigs, all that takes practice. And it's never going to be easy because this is something that a lot of people are not aware of what cowboys do. Cowboys take care of their families. Don't get me wrong. But to be a cowboy, you gotta know exactly what direction to go in. Now, migrating and farming, that's a different ballpark because when you farming and you are, not just farming, but you have to learn how to plow the field. Is what they call it when you're farming. Cowboys eat chili beans. They eat crackers. They eat maple brown beans. They love chili beans, because that's the favorite part of their meal. to have chili beans and beans because cheese they can put inside the chili beans. But when you grilled chili beans, you don't need cheese. You just eat the chili beans and while they're hot. Now, I noticed that when you become a cowboy, excuse me, I have a very long day, guys. I'm very sorry. Man, being a cowboy, you got to be persistent with farming and, growing, plowing the field and taking care of the farm and taking care of the animals. That takes very persistence. And that right there is very not easy to do. And let me tell you, when you become this cowboy, make sure you're riding in the right direction, like lassoing, bull riding, stuff like that. And in order to understand what a cowboy is all about, you gotta walk in their shoes. Because what they do, cowboys, they take care of their family. That's the number one priority to them, taking care of your family. When you take care of your family, it always works out, man. It always works out. And it's never a dull moment when it comes to being a cowboy. It's never a dull moment. I learned that being a cowboy, it takes real consistency. A lot of us have that consistency, but it takes time, to figure out what the next step is. Like, for example, you gotta have finances. You gotta in order to take care of the farm, you gotta sell something to get the farm to stay running. In order to build up the root, because the root costs too. What the plant or whatever you're planting. That's why they always should plant more, have more trees, when it comes to farming, because our trees are important. We don't have no water. Our trees are important. How did I get on that? Oh, water. Excuse me. Sorry. Water is very important when it comes to farming because you gotta rinse down the animals, and you gotta rinse down the horses, and you gotta do all that. Now, you gotta wash those pigs and wash the horses and whatever else comes your way. But, it's tough when you don't have a lot of good investments. When you're an investor in a farm, you make more because they build supermarkets to put the produce inside the supermarket. Now, that takes time. But a lot of the guys, I'm very, very sorry. I'm having technical difficulties, but I'm here. I'm trying to stay with me, man. All right, let's change the subject for a minute. Enough about cowboys. Let's talk about something that really, really a lot of men. Let's talk about the most romantic day of the year, Valentine's Day. What does it mean to be someone's Valentine? A Valentine for me means being with someone you really love and care about, and you spending quality time with the person that you care about the most on that special romantic day. That's what Valentine's Day means for me. Today was wonderful because, I did what I needed to do. I treated my wife and my daughter to a nice dinner, and I paid for the meal. And you know what? That is a reward in itself. When the man can pay for the meal. Man, I suggest you pay. Don't try to run. Don't try to escape. Don't try to, get out of it. Make up some type of story that you don't have enough for the bill. Listen, it's not about you having enough. Remember I told you about being a real cowboy? That's what makes a real cowboy. When you could pay for the meal and your family is eating. That's what makes a real cowboy. Just saying. Just a hint. Another thing, spend quality time with your girl or your guy. Spend some time, man. Time is important on Valentine's Day. Very important, guys. When you spend time on Valentine's Day with the one you care about, that's all that matters. Don't think of anything else. Just spend time. Another thing, here's something that a lot of men, for men only, ears and eyes only, for our ears. Man, say Happy Valentine's Day. Don't fail at that, man. That is important. If you don't say Happy Valentine's Day to the one you care about, do you know how much trouble you're going to be in? You're going to be in a lot of trouble. You don't say Happy Valentine's Day on the most romantic day of the year. This comes once every year. You are in trouble. You are fired. Basically, you're fired from being a boyfriend and you're fired from being a husband because you completely failed by not expressing your love for someone. Valentine's Day is about expressing love. Love is what we need. You gotta have love, man. If you don't have love, you don't say you love someone and you still with them, you better be hopeful that they still are with you. Because Valentine's Day is very special, guys. Valentine's Day is number one. In my eyes, when you're romantic, come up with something spontaneous. Think of a way to make things possible. What I mean is, come up with a way to find a better way to make it even more special. There, I said it. In order for you to make things happen or get them in the right direction on Valentine's Day, the most romantic day of the year, as I remind you, you gotta buy flowers and candy. You gotta do it old fashioned. Let me tell you why. Old fashioned candy and flowers and a card and a teddy bear, all that work, and a gift. Get a gift get a gift. Get a gift, men. Get a gift. Works wonders. You don't need a whole lot of money to pay for a meal. You can go to a nice restaurant, okay, that's at least under 30 or $24. That's on sale, that has a special. And bottom line is, you can pay for the meal. All you can eat buffet. Boom. All you can eat buffet. All you can eat salad bar. That's bam right there. Basically, that's telling you that you're able to pay for the meal. All you can eat salad bar, man, it don't even cost no more than $30. Voila, for two people and whatever, just for two people. It's very, very easy, guys. Going to a nice restaurant where you're able to look like you're able to do something, that's all you need. That's all a woman wants to see. Like you're able to do something to get things done. Okay? We're on the same page. Okay. Another thing. On Valentine's Day, do not, man, I repeat, do not try to get out of it. What I mean is, don't try to find a way to get away from Valentine's Day. Don't even do it, because if you do, you're going to not go too far with that. You're going to mess up. You're going to try to do anything in your power to do something else instead of you just owning up and being a man and being a real cowboy and getting the things done on Valentine's Day. Man, we know this. Man, getting things done on Valentine's Day is very important. At least paying for a decent meal where you both benefit from it and it doesn't cost you much. That is a good deal. Find a restaurant that you're able to sit at and you're both enjoying a nice, decent meal. That's all you want for your wife or your girlfriend. Remember that. Another thing, Valentine's Day, chocolates work wonders. Celebration of the day works wonders. Wine works. If you're not a wine person, then get something that you both can drink. Period. That's it. Something that you both can drink, something you both can handle. That's bottom line. All right, guys. Look, I had a long day today, so my apologies. Thank you for bearing with me. Guys, Valentine's Day, say happy Valentine's, and love the ones that you're with, and love your wife or your girlfriend or your husband. Be respectful, be mindful, and continue to enjoy this prosperous new year. I'm your main man, the one, the only, Rashid Martin, and thank you for this edition of The Quiet Storm. May you guys be richly blessed. Good night.